Starting in your Tadasana, feet hip width apart and parallel, ankles, knees, shoulders, everything in one line, engaging the core. Nice strong legs, strong core. Good. All right, from here, just inhale the arms straight up. You can hook the thumbs, or you can keep the hands parallel, or you can clasp the fingers. So we're here. Inhaling here, exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Bringing the hands down onto the lower back. Lifting the chest, taking a little back bend, allowing the hips to move forward, and coming back to center. Good. Big step to the left, opening the legs wide, preparing for goddess. So we're here. Inhale, exhale to goddess. So palms facing each other, pull the knees back, maybe sink a little deeper, maybe not. Make sure the elbows are in line with the shoulders. Staying for 2 more breaths. Staying for 1 more breath. Looking good. Inhale to starfish. Stretch the arms. Stretch the legs. All right, little pivot to the left. So you're just turning to the left. The back foot turns in 45 degrees. Left foot straight out in front of you. Coming into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Inhale. Shifting the torso, reaching the arm out in front of you. The torso follows. Hips move back. When you can't go anymore, just allow that left hand to rest on your shin. Open up the chest. Triangle pose. Staying here for a few breaths. So see if you can engage the core. Press into the floor of the feet. Lengthen both sides of the side body. Looking good. All right, then look down at that left foot. Press into it. Coming up, coming up, coming up. A little bit of a turn now to the left again. So you're facing the short edge of your mat. Bring the hands on the hips. Adjust the feet so you have some space between them. Pull that left hip back. Inhale. Hinging from the waist, coming down towards the floor, keeping that left hip back, long spine. If you're here and you can easily bring the hands to the floor, you can bring the fingertips to the floor, or you can just keep them on your hips. Keep those legs engaged. Nice gentle stretch of the hamstring, maybe the hips, maybe the back. Good. Inhale, exhale. From here, you're going to bend the left knee, bring the hands to the floor. Big step back with the right leg, lowering the right knee to the floor. Coming up into your low lunge. So you can start by just bringing the hands onto that left thigh, squaring off the hips, pulling in the belly. Inhale the arms all the way up. Let's stay here for a few breaths. And breathe. Looking good. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's add a little twist for the fun of it. Inhale. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Twisting to the left. Just taking the torso left. Your elbow can come on the outside of the thigh or not. Just lengthening the spine. Pressing the hands together. Inhaling the arms back up to center, back up to the ceiling. Exhale the hands to the floor. You're going to straighten that back knee, straighten the front knee, and just walk yourself around to face the long edge of the mat. So we're here in this straddle position. The feet are pointing forward. So from here, a couple options. You can just bend one knee and straighten the other, moving side to side. So this is good. One option, taking it into the hips. Or other option, to go a bit lower down, allowing the heel to press into the floor, the toes point up. So choose whichever variation works for you. Go back and forth a couple times at your own pace. Whatever works for you. Stretching out those legs, inner thighs, hips. Let's maybe go one more time each side. Our moon flow. And then when you're back on the left side of your mat, you're going to turn back towards the short edge of the mat, coming back into that low lunge. So the right leg is behind you, knee off the floor. Inhale, and just step forward, bringing the right foot up to the left. Inhaling into a flat back. Bring the hands to the hips, squeeze the elbows together, press into the floor. Coming up, coming up, coming up. We're back in our mountain pose, and we're gonna turn to face the long edge of the mat. So now we need to go back in the other direction. So let's keep going. Inhaling the arms up, either clasping the thumbs, the fingers, parallel. On your exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Side bend right. Inhale, center. Bring the hands down into the lower back. Lift the chest. Back bend. Inhale, back to center. Stretch out the arms. Big step to the right. Turn the toes out. Inhale. Exhale, goddess. So we're in our goddess. Let's add a little bit here for the fun of it too. Why not? Lifting your right heel off the floor and lower. Lifting the left and lower. Lifting the right and lower and left. And why not try both together? Woo! And down and up and down. Feel free to do one at a time. Up and down. Whoa, take some balance here. And down, good. Inhale, stretch the arms, come back to your starfish. And turn a little bit to the right now, preparing for triangle. Inhale, reach the torso out. Hand to the shin, spiral the chest open, coming into triangle. Good, nice long spine. Engage the legs. Feel free to look straight ahead or look up to the ceiling, your choice. But I'm looking at all you beautiful people. I'm gonna stay right here. One more breath. Look down at that right foot now. Press into it, coming up, straight spine, all the way up. Good. Little swivel to the right, adjust the feet, bring the hands to the hips. Keep the hips nice and square. Inhale, hinging from the right, or hinging from the waist. Coming down, staying where you feel comfortable. Stop when you feel something happening. Nice long spines. We're not rounding the spine any at all. If the fingertips reach the floor, you can bring them to the floor. If not, just keep them on the hips. Let's do one more breath here. Inhale. And then bend the right knee, step back with the left leg, lower the left knee, make your way up to your low lunge so you can bring the hands onto the hips, inhale them up, pulling the belly in, nice strong cores, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, let's take it into a twist to the right. So bring the hands together in front of the heart, little twist to the right. So just the torso moving. Maybe the elbow comes on the outside of the leg. You can always use your hand to help you get the elbow on the outside of the thigh. You don't have to, just an option. Take a breath. Inhale, come back to center, reach the arms up. Exhale, the hands to the floor. Lift that back knee off the floor. Straighten the front knee, make your way around to the front of the mat again, to the long side of the mat. And again, just going side to side, whichever variation you want. You can just simply bend one knee and straighten the other, or you can come all the way down here. So just taking your time to go from side to side. You can always pause on one side for a breath or two if you want to. So I like you guys to make this practice your own, modifying it for what your body needs. So if you need to pause anywhere or make any little variations, please feel free. Let's do one more each side. Any issues with the knees, please don't go all the way down. And then we're turning to face the short edge of the mat now. So the same direction we started in our low lunge. Inhale, stepping forward with that left foot now, 1 step or 2 steps, doesn't really matter. Inhale into your flat back, hands to the hips, squeeze the elbows, press into the feet, coming up with a straight spine, all the way up, and back to our mountain pose. Bring the arms down. All right, we're just gonna do that a few more times, a little faster. No, I'm just kidding. Psych. No, I'm just kidding. All right, I'll behave. Let's just bring the hands. Oh, I think the heat is getting to me. The heat is making me a little crazy. All right, let's just calm down, take some breaths, long, deep breaths. We're gonna go to the floor. Let's just slow down our breath here.